Nikola Vucevic. All
Piston substitution. Chicago timeout call. All the fans, that was your lovable dance team. Make some noise.
first quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Ball with it. He played a great game against New Orleans. And a nice finish on the layup.
Very creative with the ball in his hands. Lonzo breaking ankles out there.
To the right side, Grant, the pass to Bryant. From beyond the arc, and then some. Well, the rumors were flying early on, Grant. Seems that this franchise has different views of how MP should be used.
Well, B.A., the source of the conflict comes from the front office and coaching staff. With all that going on, you wonder just how much it's impacting MP's playing time.
And so it's Detroit with it. After the basket by Chicago. Back to Bay. Bryant outside. Grant, the pass to Bryant. Another three for Detroit.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Chicago trailing here. To the inside. Vucevic. Oh, and Bryant with a block. And he's able to get it back. Here's Vucevic. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Back to Bryant. Here's the three. Gets the three to fall. Bryant's got 9.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Ball finds Levine. Oh, and Bryant with a block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. They double him with Bryant. This one for 3. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Ball.
The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
And he's going for the lob. Well, Candace, as you look around the NBA, the art of the flop has crescendo, let's just say. And the NBA wants to address this. How do you think they'll take these steps to try to eliminate at least part of that part of the game?
I think it's just about, regular basketball plays. As a defender, it's hard enough to guard guys like Trae Young and guys like James Harden and Kevin Durant. But then when you add into the extra things that they're able to do to make the defender wrong. So I think as long as it's a basketball play, but just like we've seen the kick, how that has changed the way that we protect shooters and how many offensive fouls are called. So I think at some point, the players are going to adjust to the
points. Now here's Grant. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. Over DeRozan. It doesn't go for him. And Chicago will go the other way with it. Ball left side. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Detroit has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Back to Bryant. Pass to Grant. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist.
What I love about Jeremy Grant is he has no trouble taking contact and shooting over people.
Now Ball, he has 6. Down low, here's Vucevic. Oh, and Bryant with a block. Here's Cunningham. Bryant, a screen on DeRozan. And he's going for the oop here. And then Bryant with the dunk.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. From 7. Oh, and Bryant with a block. Here's Ball. Detroit with a rebound. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And they got into a consistent offensive flow, largely because the defense they were facing was poor.
Yeah, it seemed like they've got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Well, Candace, the Bulls have churned through over a dozen head coaches since the Zen Master left. But they feel they now have the right fit with Billy Donovan.
Billy Donovan, obviously a coach that's come from college, transitioned into the NBA seamlessly, and he did that because he understands how to communicate with young stars. And that's what the Chicago Bulls have, and that's what they're trying to build.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lookable.
Substitution here for Chicago. Thompson, he's checked in for Vucevic. White comes in for Green. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Caruso in for Ball. Here's Caruso, coming in off a 14-point game last time out. To the paint. Here's Thompson, again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Pass to Lee. Misses the 3. Chicago's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. White for 3. The Pistons clear it. Bryant's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Diallo, here we go. Boom, he jams it straight down.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Will it go? Here's Thompson. And Bryant pulls it down.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Back to Lee. Here's Bryant inside, working on Thompson. The shot by Olynyk, no good. The Bulls shooting only 35% so far in this quarter. Pass to Thompson. Here's Caruso, guarded by Olynyk. There's the triple. Oh, and Bryant with the block. And they recover it. Clock at 4. Here's Caruso. Oh, he got hacked. And they've stopped the action.
First personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the Bulls, Alex Caruso. Taking 3 shots.
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take it.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call
The
will...
basket does not count. That'll be a Pistons timeout. Who wants a T-shirt? Ladies and gentlemen, the Lookable.
Detroit has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Green. Then it's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Kobe White. And it's LaVine in a... The small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here's Bryant. He had 16 in the win against Chicago.
He was a shot-blocking nightmare out there. 4 blocks on the game and some alter shots as well.
Here's LaVine. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. LaVine's got his second basket.
Working for the high percentage look. We're seeing more and more of this from Zach.
Bryant against Vucevic. Bryant, the pass to Bay. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got 5 assists in the game.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Inside, down to 5 on the shot clock.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
It's White with a drive. Some solid defense from Stewart. And the Pistons shooting has been incredible, 72%. Here's Bryant. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Bay against Levine. Green with a screen on Bay. Here's Levine. Oh, and Bryant with a block. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Ball. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Bryant, the pass to Bay. And Candace, we've seen a lot of rules changed in basketball recently. What do you think's made the most difference?
I think the biggest difference, especially within the NBA and the WNBA, is the defensive 3 seconds. You know, and it really speeds up the game. It's important to be able to, you know, continue to stretch the defense. You can't set your big in the lane. They have to come out. So I think that's made the biggest change in what we're seeing the game being played as today.
There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too.
MP is doubled. Back to Bay from the arc. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got his 7th assist here tonight.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Now here's Ball. He has 6. Here's Vucevic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot.
That's his second personal foul, first team foul. At the line for Chicago.
For example, look at what he's done with his perimeter shooting.
And he sinks the second. The Pistons have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Bay passes to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. And Vucevic slams it in.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Now here's Vucevic. An 11-point game for him in the win against New Orleans. Up top Ball. Shot clock at 6. He blocks it again. Oh, you can't throw the weak sauce around him.
No, you can't, B.A. I mean, he's sending everything back.
Diallo finds Bryant. Picked by Stewart. Back to Bryant. Pass to Joseph. To the middle. MP is doubled. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Chicago ball.
For Chicago, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Well, people talk about the particular challenges of being a WNBA player. Travel comes up a lot, Candace. How much of those conditions improved since you came in the league?
Well, B.A., are we talking about traveling? Because they allow the NBA to travel. Or are we talking about traveling on an airplane? I'm a little confused.
You know, we're talking about travel from one city to the next.
Okay, I mean, it could be better. But, you know, the NBA in the 80s, early 90s, they flew commercial. You know, it's a part of it. We got to continue to grow our game, and hopefully at some point we'll be able to get those private PKs.
Here's Bryant, following the bucket by the Bulls. Ball passes to White. No good, a bit long that time.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Now here's Bryant. 17 points in the game. Here's Stewart. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Bryant's got assist number 8 now on the night.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Here's Bay. 14 points for him. And then Bryant with the dunk.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that. From 18 feet away, and there's White. That's good on the assist by LaVine. LaVine's got his 4th assist with that last one. Bryant finds Diallo. Back to Bryant. Pass to Diallo. Inside, Joseph. And he was fouled.
Nikola Vucevic. That's his first personal foul. That's the end of the first half with the score, the Bulls 46, the Pistons 70. For the Pistons,
The switch here.
timeout call.
And so here is Chicago. Pass to Vucevic. Rebounded by the Pistons.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. We've got Corey Joseph. MP is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Sadiq Bey. And it's Diallo in at the 2. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
The Bulls have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. To the paint. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Vucevic has got 14.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Green. All sorts of time. And he drops that one in.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Bryant, no good. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. From the baseline. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got rebound number 8 now.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Pass to Joseph. Bryant with it. Green picks him up.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
The Bulls have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Bryant, the pass to Diallo. Back to Bryant. Here's Joseph. The 3. DeRozan with the rebound.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Pass to Vucevic. Lots of room. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. 18 points for him.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach. points are coming from here for the Pistons.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
The other thing, they continue to fill it up from three-point range, making it look easy.
Olynyk checked in for the Pistons. Lee comes in for Joseph.
The developing skill set of Thompson, able to put it on the floor and drive it.
Here's Bryant. Ooh, Thompson with the block. On the wing, Thompson. To the wing, right side. To the inside. Out left to the wing. Vucevic against Bryant. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Stolen by Caruso. Down low. Thompson's shot is off. Detroit dictating the flow. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Bryant, the pass to Bay. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10. Chicago has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Thompson. There's another block. Making his presence felt on this end.
And just holding down the fort, B.A., anchoring the defense.
Back to Bay. Bryant outside. On the wing, Bay. From deep. And there's Bryant. That's good. On the assist from Bay. Bryant's got 9 points now in the second half. To the inside. Here's Dosunmu. And the foul is called.
Kelly Olynyk. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Ayo Dosunmu. 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. And for the Pistons, they're shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots.
Kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And for Chicago, they're shooting around 52% since the start of the third. Pass to Vucevic. Over Bagley. And he can't bank that one in.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Bay finds Bryant. Back to Bay. Bryant outside. And here's Diallo. The 3. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. White with it. Diallo picks him up. Dosunmu for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Dosunmu's got 7.
Check out Kobe White dropping a dime to the wide open man. What a pass.
Back to Bay. Bryant, the pass to Bay from outside the arc. The shot no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Pass to Caruso. And it's off from three-point range. Detroit dictating the flow. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Back to Bryant. And they double up MP. Here's Lee. Lee on the wing. Now Bryant. Covered by Vucevic. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Lee. The Pistons need to get one up quick. He tries for 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Chicago's got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. 1:16 left in the third quarter here. Three-pointer. Oh, my goodness!
Alex Caruso. Defensive
It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
Marvin Bagley.
But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Bagley passes to Bryant. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Here's Caruso. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
Pass to Bryant. Now here's Bagley. Back to Bryant. There's the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bryant's got 34.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
May against White. Back to Caruso. Fires from deep. That's his sixth make in 11 tries.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Lee. Pass to Bryant. And they double up MP. Lee on the wing. Launches it. Bryant, no good. Now here's White. Three-pointer, Vucevic. And as we end the third quarter.
End of the third quarter with a score. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lovables. Come on, fans, it's the fourth quarter.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Ball is out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Green. And it's Thompson in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And for the Bulls, they're shooting at about 44% so far. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll
Isaiah Stewart. That's his third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Ayo Dosunmu. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
both good from the line that time. And here's Bryant. Pass to Stewart. Back to Bryant. Shoots over Thompson. Here's Cunningham. Launches a three. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist.
3.
Bryant's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Inside. It's deflected.
Nice defensive reflexes from Jeremy Grant. Able to get in there and throw off that shot.
Bryant finds Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it. Detroit has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. And Bryant gets it to go.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Thompson with it, picked up by Grant. Here's Dosunmu, and the 18-footer right on the mark.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Pass to Cunningham. Bryant from deep three-point land. Stewart controls the rebound and the putback. Stewart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
On the wing, LaVine. Now here's Ball. He's covered closely. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Oh, and Bryant with a block. Takes the three. Count it from distance. Bryant's got 40 points.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch. Looking to rack up points in chunks.
And that one drops.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taking advantage of what the defense allows.
Pass to Cunningham. The three ball. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists now tonight.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Ball. Not a lot of room. Lets a floater go. Oh, and Bryant with a block. Pass to Graham. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Thompson. Oh, and Bryant with a block. Over to the wing. Lets it go from deep. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Green for 3. And again, no good by Chicago. For Detroit, they've gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. And very productive here in the 4th. Back to Bryant. Stewart to pass to Bryant. Out to the wing. The 3 is up. And it's Dosunmu with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To end the run. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Out to the right wing. Back to Bryant. Right wing. Out to the right wing. Pass to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Bryant against Thompson. And Bryant good for 3. Bryant's got 49 in the game.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Grant finds Bryant. Back to Grant. And here's Bryant. Defended by Thompson. Off the mark there with a 3. And the Bulls shooting only 42% to the middle. Here's Green. And the shot's good.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Stewart, the pass to Bryant. Oh, connects again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Cunningham. Here's Bryant. Defended by Thompson. 3-pointer. Zach LaVine clears it away. And the Bulls shooting only 36% since the 4th quarter started. Left side, Green. Now here's Thompson. Rebounded by the Pistons. Bryant's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for 2nd for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Oh yeah, it's going to be payback. LaVine matching threes and making plays.
Bryant outside. To the left side wing. Stewart finds Bryant. Here's Joseph. Back to Bryant. Pass to Cunningham. Puts up a 3. And again for 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
And he just can't be denied from deep. Now he's tied for most threes in a single game. Amazing.
Detroit foul.
The Pistons making a switch here.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Pistons.
Here's Ball. Tries a 3 off the inbound. The putback. It's good on the putback.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Oh, the rebounding. Part of his triple-double. He's been nothing short of spectacular.
Looking to get back on track. Here's DeRozan. Got a hand on it. Bryant against DeRozan. Back to Bryant. from deep three-point range. Thompson pulls it in. Chicago has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Ball outside. Inside. Again with the block.
Another swat, and he's been a force on defense all game long.
Man, I've never seen anything like this. He's now tied for second all-time on the list for most blocks in a game. Bryant against Thompson. Back to Bryant. From deep. Good. Another from 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record and a night that everyone will remember the rest of their lives. Here's Ball. The Pistons clear it.
And the truth is, I've been there.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt.
I'm not mad. 6-1. I think that's the Pistons record for most part. That's definitely the best quadruple double on the audit. But no, I ain't mad about. I got double record barely. If I hit the 3-point at the end before I take over, yeah, I take over still. But it's just a bigger record. I hate it. Bigger record rate. Take the big score time automatically. Why? It's one straight one off me. I don't give a fuck. I need one more block as well, which is more important. But I'm not gonna get $16 every game. Usually I get the boxes. It's a cheat code. You at least get it just for big man. Most of the time you block it. I shot it at Holly at 18 in the fouls right here. Those should have been bugs. I challenged one of them. I don't know if I could challenge it. I should have 18 bugs. Which shouldn't be, but it's just talking to me shooting berries. If we just shoot, just yeah. I was really good at many, but still shouldn't be shooting. So it's 2016 bugs. I was tied for second. We won. Obviously.
That's the end of the game. Thank you, everyone, for making it.
Okay. Andrew.
It's early in your career, but it seems like you've developed into a much better player while you...
It'll probably have to be just the way I'm able to...
You want to take it back to close? We can take it back to close.
You know, I think it was just... Let's go with John next. Hey, you gotta make Coach happy first.
Make it not money. So you guys think about the records. I'm not gonna call you up. I'm not trying to call you. Guys, how does one understand what I'm saying? I don't know if I can, but I just don't understand what I'm saying. But to these Luke, I'm top 3. Luke and the Hornets right here. See, he's fucking going on. The thing is, my first game was triple double. The game is already so I'm now, I'm 4th in rebounds. What beats too. Funny as hell. I'm sticking to the video. I'm not off to be honest. I'm 5th in assists. That's still not in the cars. Blocks. Number 3. I go back. Damn. Wait, I was talking about higher than those. I'll face off. He wants to see the stats of the video. Neither of them points. So. Oh, I said I'm fucking home. Why did this switch off? I'm number 3. I'm number 2. I know what I'm gonna say. That one's 16. Flip. You want to be a number 1. Look at me, 7. Let's see that shit. Okay. 7. Crazy. Cunningham. Yeah, I know a lot of points. I'm never going to do this one. So yeah. I'll do this for the record. Oh, here's your rates. Alright, so damn, I was a 9er. Fuck. Yeah, I'm on the I got the record. Most 3s a game. I was so close to bugs. I don't really count these. I count Shaqs. No. Who the fuck is that? That's who that sucks, man.